God took him. So he loved it, but when it come down to it, Moses didn't matter, Elijah didn't matter. The only somebody mattered was Jesus himself. Right. He said, this is my beloved son. Hear you him. Notice what happened.
When the disciples heard it, they fell on their face and were so afraid.
When they heard that, they fell. It's time to stop talking now. It's time for everybody to listen.
Right.
I ain't no saying nothing. God has spoken. Now it's time for all of us to listen. The Bible said when they fell on their face, they were so afraid. Then Jesus come and touched them.
Yes. He said, arise
and be not afraid.
Yes.
Go ahead and read it.
And when they had lifted up their eyes, they saw no man.
Nobody was there.
Save Jesus only.
See, everybody understand that. We got to do the Jesus. As I bring this to a close, there's too many ways in this world to be saved.
Yeah. All right.
There's too many. Every church you go to got a way of being saved. And brother, sometimes, you just need to just look and listen at the way that people get saved. And you will say, how in the world can somebody believe this? Everybody got a different way of being saved. But before Jesus left here, he let his disciples know that I am the way, the truth, the life. He's on the way. So if anybody ever going to be saved, they're going to have to do it Jesus' way.
Yes.
But it's just too many different ways in the world today. When you look at some of the TV evangelists, I listen to Billy Graham sometimes. And let me tell you, Billy Graham teaches a lot of truth. Billy Graham teaches a lot of truth. He teaches a lot about it.
That's right. That's right.
But then when you get down to the end of his lesson, Billy Graham leads the Bible. Billy Graham have people by the hundreds coming down from the sand. And everybody coming down the aisle to him, and all Billy Graham then tell them, say, look, raise your hand and repeat after me. Tell God you're a servant. Tell God you're sorry. And if you really meant it from your heart, you say, now go out and join yourself to a good church somewhere.
Well.
All of them brothers, I want you to know, it sounds good. And even it look good to see people coming down the aisle by the hundreds to him. But I want you to know, Billy Graham is not God. Billy Graham would never ever have the power to tell men and women what they can do to be saved. The only somebody can tell people how to be saved, that's Jesus himself. And if we don't look at the Bible, then we would never know how to be saved.
Right.
Jesus never told anybody, lift up your hand and just tell me I'm sorry. That's not Jesus. So many times people in this lesson and say, look, just reach over and test the TV. Invite God into your life. Some people drive right down the road, just test the radio. But it's just too many ways. It's just too many ways people can be saved. Too many.
That's right.
But it never was said in the scripture anything about testing the TV. It never said test the radio. It never said in the scripture to pray the sinner's prayer. Sometimes I go back home and I visit the church where my mom and my dad used to go to. And they come out and they invited me and say, do you want to sit up in the pool with the preacher? I said, no, I'm fine. And the preacher get up and he squall, he holler, they finally get out of the party. Do anybody want to be saved? You know, it hurt me to sit there to see the children walk down the aisle. And the preacher come out and take him by the hand and said, just repeat after me. And then you really mean that you saved. Go and hug your mama neck. Go hug your daddy. You saved. It's just too many ways. Some brothers, I know sometimes we laugh about things, but this is serious business. See, one thing about it, if you don't get it right here on this earth, you'll never get it right again. If you allow somebody to mislead you and teach you something that the Bible don't say, and you don't straighten it out before you die, you'll never get it right. And sometimes I think about all my grandparents and all my aunties and uncles who are gone on, who were dedicated to this church, but they didn't do what God said. And one day they got to stand before a real God, and God opened the Bible, and they didn't know anything much about the Bible. So really, there's too many. There's too many Christians today leaving the Lord church, going out getting this Sunday cane not reading about. There's too many. It is time for us as Christians to stand up and be for real and do things that is right. Jesus intended for it to be one. He wanted one church. He built one church. But Lord, let's bring it to a close. In John chapter 10, verse number 14 through verse number 16. Because see, there were some more people who were not Jews. God was going to bring them into the church. He didn't just build a church for the Gentiles and one for the Jews. Even though Jews and Gentiles, they didn't get along. I mean, they all were pressed against one another. The Jews thought they were more than the Gentiles. Now, sometimes it be like that with us today. There's some colored people think they're more than other color. But that don't mean that's so with God. I mean, God look at us as people. And so, brother, I'm going to tell you, if you black, be happy about it. If you white, be happy about it. If you're Indian, be happy. Whatever color you'll be happy. You didn't make yourself.
Right.
You didn't have anything to do with being black. You didn't have anything to do with being white. That's what God does.
Right.
Let's change the thing that we can change. God never made any of us to be a racist.
Right.
God never made any of us to be prejudiced. Something we can't do nothing about. Why would about it?
Right.
But the thing that we can do something about, we don't want to do it. You know, some people wish they were white. And there's some white people wish they were black. You know, it doesn't matter how much makeup you put on or how you try to do your skin. If you black, you're black. And it doesn't matter how many times black people or white people go in the tan and bed and kind of turn brown, you're still white. So the thing that we can't change, but the thing that we can change, do something about it. Yes. Then raising this present one another, we can do something about it. But in John chapter 10, notice verse number 14 through verse number 16, know what the Bible says.
I am the good shepherd.
Jesus said, I'm the good shepherd.
And know my sheep.
I want you to know, he ain't but one good shepherd, and that's Jesus. Jesus said, I am the good shepherd.
And know my sheep.
And I know my sheep.
And am known of mine.
And known by them. Go ahead, read.
As the Father knoweth me.
As the Father know me.
Even so I know the Father.
Go ahead, read.
And I lay down my life for the sheep.
I lay down my life. Jesus laid down his life for everybody, regardless of color, regardless of race, regardless of who you are, he died for all of them. Yeah. Know what the Bible says.
And other sheep I have.
Now, he said, there's some more sheep I have. They are not Jews. Other sheep I have.
Which are not of
this fold. Which are not of this fold. Those are the Gentiles.
Yes.
Go ahead, read.
Them also I must bring.
Them also I'm going to bring. All right?
They shall hear my voice.
They're going to hear my voice.
There shall be one fold.
There ain't going to be but one fold. There ain't going to be but one church.
And one shepherd.
That's all they're going to be, one. They're not going to build another church for the Gentile. One fold.
One shepherd.
That's all they one shepherd.
And for this reason, the Father loves me because I lay down my life that I may take it up again. No one takes it from me, but I lay it down on my own accord.
He did it because he loved us.
This charge I received from my Father.
Notice something. There might be somebody today who is not a child of God. This is your time.
Yes.
God has blessed all of us to be here today. I want you to know yesterday is gone. Tomorrow might not come. But today is here. And we need to take advantage of every opportunity God gives us today. If you're here today, you're not a child of God, God wants you to be. The first of all, the commandment is to hear. listen what the Bible said. Hear. Then once you hear the word of God, believe, because God is not going to change it. Then repent of all your sins. Confess with your mouth that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. Then be buried in water to wash your sins away. To rise to walk in the newness of life. You know one thing? People can join a lot of different churches. I mean, people join church, they join the church, but when you obey God, God don't want somebody to add you to his church. And when God puts you in, you in. And it's so good to know, regardless of what people think about me or how people feel about me, once God put me in, I'm in. Can't nobody take me out. So he put the Gentiles in the church. Said, well, did you go in the church? And that's how it's going to be. So sometimes there's too many. But when it comes out to the kingdom of God, there's never too many. Yes, that's it. We're going to stand and sing a verse song. Somebody want to song. Why the government?